reason, so I'm requesting the group, please rejoin. So don't share on your WhatsApp group your marks. I know the marks. Please don't share. Please don't share your marks. I know all. I know, and you will also come to know. Maybe you are knowing. So we are beginning with our. We are beginning our valedictory, and the guests are already. So yes, Prajakta, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm just checking the audio. Is it I'm visible and audible both?
Yes, perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Asad, sir, please.
Give me cue. I will be ready.
Please share that.
Sure.
So we are starting. Thank you.
Yeah.
The flow is like that. The first of all, the PPT will be shared by the assessor, and then you will start your, inviting the guests. And first of all, we will invite the guests from the abroad, from Middle East. Sana ma'am would be the first. Then what happens? Anna ma'am will be the first, then Tausif sir, and thereafter we will invite our DSW, then we will invite our Dean. So that is the flow.
Yes. So I am supposed to just introduce Anna ma'am and Tausif sir.
Yes. And then you can hand over to DSW.
Yes, sir.
After that we will take up. So I hope that.
I don't think. Dr. Tausif, can you confirm, will Dr. Anna be here right now in the introduction part?
Yeah, not now. She'll be joining later to us.
Okay.
So we'll begin with the Tausif sir first.
Yes.
Okay, please Prajakta, introduce.
Yes, sir. Just give me a moment, sir. Okay. Yeah. So can I start? May I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reshma ma'am or Dean sir is there?
Yeah, just was that.
Professor Reshma Nasrin ma'am is there? Professor Shibu John sir? Okay, please.
So shall we wait for 2 minutes?
Yes.
To join?
Please, yes. So please start.
Okay, should we start? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Prajakta Bhoite, a research scholar of Anjuman-e-Islam's Alana Institute of Management Research, Mumbai, Management Studies, Mumbai. I welcome you all in the valedictory function of AICTE ATAL FDP on structural equation modeling and artificial neural network in management research. So today we have with us Dr. Tausif Zia Siddiqui, well known in industry as stress management expert, motivational speaker, mentor, and sustainability professional. He is BTech, MTech, and PhD IIT ISM Dhanbad. He is an accomplished professional with rich experience acquired in more than 15 years into diverse areas and variety of sectors of industry in stress management, motivational drivers, mentorship, and sustainability. He is involved in policy, planning, framework, targets, assessment, strategy, as well as in the monitoring and reporting system. He is leading unique initiatives and assessments, driving benchmarking and best practices in this sphere to achieve key results and standards. He has an all-rounder entrepreneurial skill and leadership, thorough experience in end-to-end project management, right from identifying business opportunities, execution of projects, dealing with sustainability, environment, and climate change programs, and has led the cross-functional teams in various organizations. Dr. Tausif has trained more than 10,000 industry professionals. He is insightful professional, having a very rich experience working with government as well as a number of industry sectors with external stakeholders, currently associated as a member of CII, National Climate Change Council, CII National Environment Committee, CII Advisory Committee on Biodiversity Conservation. He is also lead author and trainer on management systems, climate policy, international initiatives of protocols, etc. He is currently driving sustainability initiatives and sustainability business framework review of Qatar gas decarbonization and water reduction targets, waste management and circulatory, multi-sector strategy, technical and standards. He is currently working as Senior Sustainability and Environment Analyst at Qatar Gas. So let's hear it from Dr. Tausif Zia Siddiqui. Over to you, Tausif, sir.
Thanks a lot, Prajakta.
Thank you, sir.
And you gave a lot of introduction. No need for that. I'm just like a normal human being.
No, sir, it is honor to have you all the way for us.
It's my pleasure, firstly, to Jamia Hamdard and Professor Asad and Professor Jamshed for inviting me. And it's always like, I always say it's a blessing to be in academics. I was taking an FDP from NTPC School of Business and IIM Ahmedabad. I don't know any professor is there from North. And I told them, you guys are blessed because you guys deal with students. And unfortunately, people like me deal with crooks every day, day in, day out. So really, you guys are inspirational for me. And that's what I need after this session, like how to inspire the students. We don't need any more technicalities and all these, it's required. But what I'm focused is more on psychology part. Mechanics can be done as management professors, graduates. It's our responsibility and accountability to train future generations of India into a more employable. So yeah, any other there, or can I start the session? I can start the session, right?
Start session, sir.
Okay. So I'll be very focused and please, because it's almost like 5 days you guys have listened to this, like research, design, all these things. I know that because my wife, Dr. Anna, is also a professor and she teaches research methodology, market research, everything. And as angel investors or venture capitalists, we try to formulate, like day before yesterday, I was in Liverpool University and evaluating some of the projects. We want to fund the students or the faculties in comes up some promising areas, whether it's related to climate change, whether it's related to how to solve pressing problems. So, and I was amazed. And really, and that's what I expect from Indian universities as well. We need more innovation. We need more inspiration. Everything is there. I'm telling you, research, I so much like proud of feel of it, but we require a different mindset. And research scholars of future can be the role models like in future. So let me deep dive into my presentation. Can anyone see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So she already gave the introduction. This is the presentation I was talking about. We gave last week with a college in Bhopal, I guess. So this is what I represent now. Today's suspense speaker. Can everyone mute yourself, please? Yeah. Now, am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm not going to touch base about what we do as organization. We are also in educational field, but our domains are quite different. We look for executive programs for young graduates, how to make them more employable, because that's what we find for last 5 years. And working in Middle East as well as in Canada and other parts of the world, we understand that Indian graduates are one of the best in the world. Please have that in mind, whether it's undergraduate or postgraduate. What we guys lack, can anyone tell me what is the area for improvement, the number one area for improvement. I never say it's a weakness, but can any professor unmute himself and tell me what is the biggest shortfall or obstacle in our graduates?
Sir, I think the level of research and the quality of research.
Very true. What else? The quality is the very important thing, like absolutely. What else?
So one thing which we lack is that we can't market ourselves.
Who is this guy? I can't see you. Absolutely right. The quality of research, we can't market ourselves. And you know the reason why?
Because of communication thing, I think.
It's interrelated. As you said, in structured modeling, everything is interrelated.
Interrelated. Yeah.
What else? We are just brainstorming. It's basically, let me answer you to save some time. We have so many limiting beliefs. Am I right? And we install these beliefs into our students. And again, I'm not saying it's the problem from the professor's side. It's basically from the parenting side. We always try to limit our students. We need more inspiration. Again, I'm focusing on. So this is what we did. And last year was an eye-opener for me and Anna and my team in Suslands Research. We did a young professional program jointly with IIT Dhanbad, TERI, NTPC School of Business, AMU, more than 500 graduates, engineering and management students. And what we find, they lack some basic skills. They can't work in teams. Apart from poor communication skills, I'll be very blunt, and communication is not speaking good English. Listening plays so much important role, even collaboration. When I tell IIT Kanpur, IIT Dhanbad to collaborate on the projects, you can't choose students on your own. They were shocked. No. We have our own comfort zone. We'll work with these sets of students. And they gave me so many excuses. I can share with you some of the presentations. And I tell them, guys, now you can give me excuses, reasons, but you can't give me results. As simple as that. And we try to give them real life problems. And they failed miserably. Apart from some of the groups, they did very well. And it was pandemic. We know it was a virtual internship, but that was an eye opener for me. And when we go, like I was in Bombay for a recruitment from SABIC in my previous employer. And we were surprised, we couldn't get the quality that we are getting in other parts of the world. So what's happening? So if you analyze, this is, I'm not promoting, please at least buy the mentorship framework for you guys. If you want, I can ship it for you. It's like how to do a structured mentorship, how students should select their careers. And it's very comprehensive booklet, hardly 30, 40 pages. So you will get it. The basic purpose of our firm is how can we bridge the gap between academics and industry? That is the fundamental vision that drives us. And we want to bridge that gap. And last 15 years, working with Morgan Stanley, Maruti, Hindustan Zinc, Vedanta, Alcoa, SABIC, I can tell you there is a huge gulf, huge gap between academics and academia. And as industry, we always look for solutions. And that can be provided by professors. I work with diverse areas of professors, different part of the world. And the same problem I find, I need the solutions on an urgent basis, but the time lag is too much. Like just now, as I'm talking to you, we were working with University of Houston, Hamad bin Khalifa University, Kiri, so many academic institutions. But yesterday we were discussing whatever the deliverables are getting delayed. And they are not involving the youngsters in that. We want younger generations to be involved in industry projects, live projects. Let them fail. So that is what we are driven for: inspire, engage, collaborate, and excellence. Now, the basic purpose of this next 15 to 20 minutes of my session, valedictory session, is not to discuss research methodology. I know you guys can do wonderful research. If we stop doing Control C, Control V, we need to do it Control D. As simple. I need more fresh innovation in your thought process. How can we be more creative in day-to-day activities? In our day-to-day means in our personal lives. 80%, like these are some of the statistics that blows my mind. And any problem if I'll switch to Hindi, is it okay?
We have
Yes,
some
sir.
foreign students also, so you can switch to Hindi.
Okay.
No
So
issue.
let me stick to very fascinating facts. 80% of Indian engineering graduates do not meet the minimum requirements of the companies looking to hire them. Can you imagine? It's never the problem with the jobs. And I always tell them, it's the problem within ourselves. Someone told me, sir, yesterday we were talking about the top 10 career fields in the future. What are the things that's evolved after pandemic? And pandemic is still going on. It will remain like this. And I always say that if you are listening to me now, we have seen during the pandemic times, the lockdowns, everything, we are blessed. Have that mindset. If you are attending this faculty development program, I'm telling you, you are one of the luckiest, blessed persons on the planet Earth. Because we all have lost someone in our family or somewhere in our friends circle. People with graduate degree are more than twice as likely to be unemployed than the national average. Can you understand? The future workforce, we require degrees. Again, I am telling you, if you are a doctor, PhD students are well placed. But what we need, more inspiration, more self-belief. That is the message I want to convey in next 15, 20 minutes. Technical aspects, mechanics is important. It's more than 80%. But rest 20 to 30%, that will be the differentiating factor, is your psychology, is your attitude. And again, I will never say, I was talking to IIM Ahmedabad professor just a couple of weeks back, and he mentioned he has a dedicated immersion program in research. And when I talked to him about self-belief, self-management, how can these guys do? He said, yes, Tausif, this is the area we need to focus on. So the basic purpose is, how can we manage these skills? And again, I'm going to the Indian statistics. I don't want to paint a picture that everything is bad. 50% of all employees will need reskilling by 2025. Critical thinking and problem solving top the list of skills employer believe will grow in prominence. And I'm looking for persons. I always say that it's my mantra as well. Clarify, simplify, focus, commit. Is it clear? Clarify everything that we do on day-to-day activities, whether it's a coursework, can we clarify it? Have that clarity in mind. Simplify. We don't need complicated things. Life is very simple. And that's what we need to communicate this to our students. And then focus. I was reading a book known as Deep Thinking, Deep Learning. Amazed by it. So please, each one of you, I'll again tell you, reiterating the same message, we need more inspiration. We need to install self-belief, self-management in our students. And that's the message. And I'll tell you, it's very easy. It's not something like a rocket science. As Harvard recently proved, genius is not genetics. Can anyone know that? People think that some have got a silver spoon, he's gifted. It's not like that. It's basically our habits that governs us. Everyone knows about National Education Policy 2020. Am I audible?
Yes, Dr. Tausif.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, virtual sessions are all challenging. So let's have an exercise within 1 or 2 minutes. And this exercise is not to judge you guys. This exercise for you understand how innovative are we. So this NEP, and people criticize a lot about national education policy, but I will tell you, it will help us in navigating the path towards more skilled workforce. I always look for the good parts of anything. I'm telling you, life is a blessing. So what I'm looking for, cultural diversity, teamwork skills, problem solving, critical thinking, all these are part of NEP, the new national education policy. How we will unfold, we will see that. But we need more pragmatic learning. And when I say pragmatic learning, that means 60 to 70% students must spend in solving pressing problems. When I say pressing problems, any small issues, I'm not against doing pure research. But what I need more is to focus on applied research. How can we interact across the geographies with industry? industries, small, medium scale industries, in try to make their life easy. And I can promise you, every industry is looking for academic support, whether it's a small scale or a mid scale. And we don't have time. Again, I'm telling you, we can just tell you the problem. And I've seen that in Japan, how academics, Osaka University, Tokyo University, I visited them. And when we interacted, it's a eight-week program, how Japanese have achieved excellence. And I was blown away after Second World War when they highlighted, we focused on incremental improvements. We focused on the mindset aspect. We focus, he never talked. I still remember Professor Watanabe-san from Osaka State University. He's also a senior director in Suzuki Motor Corporation. And he was very clear. Tausif, Juran, I don't know how many of you know Dr. Juran or Deming. Any idea?
No, sir.
We have studied in the quality management.
Very true. So Professor Juran or Juran trilogy is very important. And Juran focused on anything is possible in life. It's all here. It's in our mind. If you can change this, everything is possible. Whereas Professor Deming is more focused towards data. He needs quality tools. He needs like Kaizen teams, working with data, SPC, like statistical things. But what they find, Japanese, it's basically their mindset, their vision towards quality that really transform. So the basic idea is our mission, my mission, or your mission must be, how can we bridge this gap between students and industry? And you guys are ideally placed in that. And I can facilitate that. If you want any type of engagement, we are happy to help you guys. So who can explain me this cycle? It's a very simple cycle. Everyone has got, like, how much potential do we have? Can anyone explain me? Anyone can unmute and explain me this cycle. And I will hand over this 500 pages book to all of you guys. Whoever explained me very well. Unlocking potential. Please, anyone can unmute and explain me this.
May I, sir?
Yeah, please, please.
So the very first thing which any person in this world should have the belief in himself or herself, actually. Then only he can just unlock the kind of potential he or she is having. Because if you're not having any kind of belief in yourself, how can we expect that you are going to work out? For example, a lot of times, if I talk about myself only, I have a lot of say thoughts which I keep on thinking that, okay, I should go for this kind of thing. But I usually fail in believing myself that will I be able to do this or not. And then in this thought only, I just leave all those things. So the very first thing as a human being, what we should have is belief in ourselves. Then only we can unlock our potential that, okay, this is what we can actually do. And the moment we unlock our potential, the action will be there that, yes, this is what we can do. And then the moment we are just doing something, for example, if I talk about myself, I'm say too much interested in literature. Although I'm into marketing, but I'm too interested in literature. I have lots of say stories in my mind. So every day I keep on thinking that, okay, this is what I should write. But because of because I'm a faculty, I have a family too. So in this fight, I just ruin all those thoughts actually, and I just write poems of those thoughts. So the thing is, the moment I believe that, okay, I can write a story, so I'll be starting writing. And at the moment I start writing a story, there is a possibility that I can write a novel actually, which hits the market very well, and it is being accepted by the people actually worldwide.
Thanks a lot. I don't know what's your name, but you explained very... Doctor?
Asad. I have been talking to you.
Okay, Dr. Asad. I can't see anyone because anyway. So thanks a lot. So the basic idea behind what we need to install in our student is very empowering beliefs. I always say it's an infinite mindset. And I had two students lately, Roy and Deep Jot. both of them have this mindset, sir, nahi ho pa raha hai. Sir, have amazing potential. What we did very systematically in the last 3-4 months, trying to install them, guys, just explore in AI. Just explore. Because people think like work done is equal to force into displacement. Am I right? Work done is equal to force into displacement.
Yes,
If I am going to hit this wall, any work done will be there?
no, sir.
No, sir.
That's what I am trying to convince. Like, we have so many limiting beliefs, we don't understand there is no actual work. We need force, yes, but we need a focused force. Because please remember, wherever focus goes, energy flows. So our beliefs are the ones that really drives us. Don't have these limiting beliefs that we as Indians, we don't have good communications. We are not good in research. We are still a third world country. These limiting beliefs, and especially again, I'm not against news channel or social media, like stop doing that. Again, there is a debatable topic, and I told one guy, please, like, I'm not on Facebook or Instagram, something. He's telling I'm not achieving excellence in my life. And theory-wise, it looks good, but practically, I'm not able to do. And when we did a time audit with him, we find that he spent 6 to 8 hours on social media. How can you do quality work? Come on. So please have these beliefs. And there's so many things you will find, as I mentioned you, there is a complete chapter on self-belief, how to install self. A very simple exercise. People think we have limited potential. No. It's not like that. We have unlimited potential. We are one childhood that have limiting beliefs. So please remember that. And results are bound to come if we stop giving excuses or reasons. So again, as I said, I am blessed. If I have passed down the pandemic, we are blessed. I am amazing researcher. These types of, again, law of association. I'm not trying to teach you motivation because I don't believe in that. More, we are focused towards inspiring others. How can we inspire the kids? Okay. Anyone know about the Chinese bamboo tree? And this is an ideal example why research is so much relevant in these testing times. Chinese plant a tree and it will not grow for 4 to 5 years. The first year, nothing happens. The second year, nothing happens. And this is just correlate this with our research hypothesis. We try to get results as soon as we jump on it. It's not going to happen like this. If we need quality research, we need to invest time. Like I'm facing so many problems in Qatar gas. I need this solution. I need this solution. But I don't have that quality of academics now. So this is the ideal example, the third year. And please remember that the Chinese bamboo tree, you need to fertilize, you need to give sunlight, you need to give fertilizers, you need to give everything. But still nothing happens. 3 years pass by, 4 years pass by, nothing happens. But in the 5th year, the seed grows. How many fits? 90 fits in 6 weeks. Can you imagine? A bamboo tree, just imagine one time we fail or our kids fail. We abuse them like anything. That's the end of the life. Just we were mentoring a girl. She's in 12th standard. She can't qualify NEET. It's okay. Just saying it's okay will release a lot of stress. We need to understand we all are living in a lot of stress. We can't comprehend. And that's why I say empathy is a very important role. And we as Indians are not good listeners. We always try to answer first. So this is an ideal example from a research perspective, from a failure perspective. We don't embrace failure. We preach, but we don't practice. If my kid or someone else's kid fails, we think what Sharma ji thinks, what Ranjan ji will think, what Siddiqui Saab will think. Please remember that failure is very common. And that's what I find in the Western culture. They embrace it. They celebrate failures. And what are the learnings out of it? And again, that's what I learned from the Chinese bamboo tree is the 3C concept. And that's the takeaway for you. Stop complaining. We complain a lot. As researchers, as students, everything we try to find fault in our faculty, in our system. I was talking to some MBA students, and they gave me list of things that are missing from their, like the syllabus is not up to date, the professors are not interacting with us, not giving us opportunity to interact with industry, so many things. He's just complaining. It's not going to work. The second C is, can anyone tell me? Criticize. Again, constructive criticism, but not the destructive criticisms. Especially we do a lot with our kids. Stop doing that. And the third and the most dangerous is comparison trap. We always compare ourselves. And this pandemic has shown us we need to stop the 3 C's. We call it as cancer cells. It will spoil us and our students. Compare, complain, and criticize. We need to stop doing this. So again, my focus is more in our employability program is more on character building. It's not about what the students' grades will be, how much yes, I am concerned, but I know it's a process. It's a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If he will not qualify, he or she, NEET or IIT, life will not end. And that's what pandemic has taught us. So please remember, your physiology is very important. Invest in as someone, I don't know, yoga, some meditation, some exercise. Don't give excuse, I don't have time. Please. So the number one thing is physiology. The number two thing, your focus. Wherever focus goes, energy flow. And your beliefs. And I can give you so many examples of focus, and especially installing any new habit. Can anyone tell me how can we install any new habit? How much time will it take to install a new habit? Today I commit myself that I will run every day 30 minutes. So this is a new habit I'm going to install. So any idea how much time will it take?
Yes, sir. Prajakta, yes, sir. 27 days. You have to start doing the same work at same time for consecutive 27 days, and it will inculcate in the habit, sir.
Any other? So I don't know where it is in this book. You will find that. Any other answer, please? Can anyone see this? Hello?
Not properly, Dr. Tauseef.
Okay, so habit installation is minimum 60 to 70 days. And that's what I'm saying. We need to have a lot of patience because it goes through our neurons, our mindset in 3 phases. The first 20 to 30 days is the destruction phase. Because we have the old wiring. या सुबह में समोसा और जलेबी नहीं खाया तो क्या खाया हमने? If we don't have a unhealthy breakfast, how can we go out? At least 4 or 5 tea with half mug of sugar. So the first phase is how can we break the old pattern, which is the most difficult part, even for your students, to get rid of any habit. So the first is the destruction. The second is the confusion state. And that's where our rewiring happens, just like our electrical circuits in our brain. And then comes the integration phase, where it becomes the automatic, it will rewire in your mindset. So destruction, confusion, and integration. That is how habits are formed. Minimum 60 to 70 days, minimum. But the most important, as someone Prajakta mentioned, first 20 to 30 days. And it will be very difficult. Again, I'm telling you, any good habit that you want to install, whether wake up early, whether anything do you want to do. And the third most important thing, the language you use. And I'm very concerned about it. We need to be more humble nowadays, especially during the pandemic. And the meaning you create out of it as researchers. So let me jump in the last phase, which is more focused towards what we need to give to our students. And that's what our program, this 600 pages book, 1 semester program, is all focused on. How can we install these skills in young management graduates or engineering graduates? And this is what I listed down what World Economic Forum mentioned just last year, future of jobs reports. The number one thing we need to install in our students is analytical thinking and innovation, active learning and learning strategies, problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, leadership and social influence. How can we interact with each other? Technology and programming, resilience, stress tolerance. I'm not talking about stress now. It's a different topic. I need to take at least 2 hours with you guys. And last but not least is ideation. Because I strongly say ideation without execution is not a delusion. We need to be very good in coming up with ideas, and then we have to execute them. Everyone can come up with ideas, but the most important thing is how we will execute them. So this is what we reflected: self-management, self-belief, communication, time management, problem solving, collaboration, teamwork, and emotional intelligence. And most important out of this is mentorship. And that's why I need you guys to collaborate with our mentors. We have mentors from different parts of the world. As professors, if you feel you really want to inspire the young professionals, they may be 2 to 5 years of experience you will find. And it's a rewarding from a financial perspective, yes. But the bigger problem is we will help them in select the right career fit. So we have a lot of assessments, a lot of things are there. Please register yourself as mentors. And it's a very fulfilling. I always say, like, career needs to be both fulfilling and rewarding. And that juice will come when you say, I added some value today. So what value you bring to the table? More important. So let me deep dive. I guess anyone can share this presentation with you. Let's do assessment. Every dashboard now? Okay. Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please do this exercise on your own in your notebooks. This assessment serves to improve your innovation process by focusing on areas that we consider more important to the success and create innovation mindset. Again, as I said, creativity is a process. It's not a noun. It's basically a verb that do. To start, I'll take much of your time. Do you have goals in life?
Yes, sir.
No, you can write on your own, like yes, not yet, 1, 2, 3. How often do you think about innovative ideas? And when I say innovative idea, it's not only about marketing. As Professor Kotler rightly said, whenever you think about marketing, think about customers only. How can we inspire the customers? How can we delight the customers? And students are core customers. How often do you think about innovative ideas? More than once a month, a few times a year, or rarely? How often do you venture in other streams for learning and get acquainted with other subjects? And that's what we need to break the barriers. We are so much focused in mindset I want to be the master in this. I'm not saying against deep learning, but we need how management, researchers or professors, we can collaborate streams. Do you have positive attitude towards life? Again, as I mentioned to you, attitude for me as a recruiter is the most important part. I'm looking for character ethics, values that kid can bring to my company. So does this kid have a positive attitude towards life? Are you willing to learn by making mistakes? And that's why nowadays we ask, tell us some failure stories. And students are silent because they don't know at all what is failure. Do you question or challenge the status quo of your life? Have we ever tried to understand or evaluate where are we, what we are doing? Not from a spiritual point of view, but from a personal, from a social point of view. How many times do you think about pressing problems in the world? Do you try prototypes? I'm just putting like anything. It's up to you guys to put. You can register. So these are some of the scores you will find where you lie. So you can do the communication skills assessment. Situation based, we cater how to select your careers. All the assessments you will find. So please try to navigate it. I'm not going to take much time in that. Try to do that, and please let us know if you have anything. Again, in this valedictory session, I have not indulged in research methods. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is there is a bigger thing, which is self-belief. And we need to install in our students more, a lot more. How can we do research in that phase? How can we inspire our students? That's the message from my side. Anything, if you want, please let me know. Any questions you have?
Thanks, sir. Actually, we have very short validity session.
No problem.
So we'll spare some other time, with the
Sure.
audiences. So we'll fine tune the things. Prajakta, could you please introduce Anna ma'am if she's there?
Yes,
Anna
is there. Anna ma'am joined.
She's still driving, I guess. So there is an emergency happening in our neighborhood.
Oh. No, sure. Just so skip her if she's not available.
No problem.
If she will be there. So please skip with the Shibu's expression and.
No issues. Thanks, Dr. Tausif. It was really lovely interacting with you. Clarify, simplify, and focus. The mantra given by you is really going to help us in future. And now we really know that vision, mindset, and cycle of belief, potential, action, and result can change the game of reality. Thank you very much, sir, for honoring us today from Qatar all the way and being here with us. So over to you.
TSW. Reshma ma'am, are you there? Professor Reshma.
I think they have put my slide first. So
yes, sir. Yes, please, sir. Please, sir. Please speak. Yes, sir. She will.
Okay. At the outset, let me thank you, Professor Tausif Raza. He has made a wonderful, talk. This talk was very informative, very learning. And I'm sure that all the scholars, all the PhD scholars, those who have joined PhD or they are interested to pursue their PhD in future will be thrilled to listen to him. It was a great lecture, and I congratulate both Asad and Dr. Jamshed for inviting him to take this session. And I also tell both of you that you should invite such people on a regular interval. And with this today's session, I'm sure that the transformation that a PhD aspirant should look for is completed, and they can become a better PhD scholars. They would do better research, which is comparable to the Western world. We know that research and innovation is a problem in India. Even we say that our graduates, postgraduates are excellent. I remember once, our Vice Chancellor was talking about IIT Delhi's aspiration when many, people, they do not get admission in IIT Delhi, but they easily get admission in, American universities. So I believe that the process that the Indian students they go through in IITs, IIMs, or many other engineering and management colleges are very good. And I congratulate both of you and the Department of Management to conduct such kind of programs, and I'm sure that these kind of be in future also. Thank you everyone for inviting me. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Now the dice is open for all the participants. If you want to share your experiences, any thought you can do. Please go ahead, and please take only a few seconds. Before that, I will request Dr. Rishma Nasreen ma'am to please address us. So we'll open the dice for people to share their views. Professor Rishma Nasreen ma'am. Professor Rishma Nasreen ma'am. I think ma'am is facing some issue. Ma'am, are you there? You're not audible. You're not audible. Feedbacks are available on the ATAL portal. You can get the feedback also, and you want to give participants, if you want to share some experiences, you please share it. Participant, if you want to share some experiences, some thoughts, you please share it with us. Okay, so if you don't want to say anything, you can write on your feedback on the WhatsApp group. So that would be submitted in our report. If you can do that, that would be very helpful. I'm just closing the station.
If you don't mind, I would like
Yes,
to...
Yes, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Prajakta Bhoite. I'm a research scholar of Alana Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all for successful completion of FDP. I was fortunate enough actually to attend both elementary and advanced session of ATAL FDP modeling and artificial neural network in management research. Being a research scholar, actually, it was a great experience and a roller coaster ride for understanding some new concepts, absorbing them, and even at times practicing them online. And not to forget, the butterflies which I got on the last day while solving that online test. I was lucky to introduce a few resource persons in the FDP. I would like to thank Dr. Mohammad Jamshed, Dr. Asad Ahmed, and entire team behind this successful FDP who have worked relentlessly, and actually it has definitely paid off. I would like to share something with you all. When I applied for this FDP program, I actually looked up to Dr. Mohammad Jamshed sir and Jamia Hamdard. I realized during this FDP course that Jamshed sir is not only exceptionally educationally qualified with PhD and hat-trick of master's degrees and UGC net, but also he is humble, down to earth, and excellent organizer. He has taken effort solving our queries, coordinating actively and efficiently. Thank you very much, sir. To you and your team, you all have done a mammoth job successfully. The elementary and advanced, both sessions of FDP, everything was according to the schedule, with the regular email updates of the daily recordings and YouTube links as well as YouTube live links, and everything was on the spot, and WhatsApp group updates were also there with the data sets and etc. So thanks a lot for providing everything, which was really, really important for us. And thanks for making us all comfortable enough to concentrate on actually what matters in any FDP. All the best, and looking forward to more and more FDP sessions in future. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Reshma ma'am. I think that you are available. So could you please close the session? Please, ma'am. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm sorry for the network on my end. I believe Dr. Anna speak. I heard only Dr. Tausi.
We also missed her because some of the neighbor the neighbor have some problem, and she was
okay, fine. Okay. I was thinking that maybe I would be the person who would be giving the concluding remarks, the last thing. Nevertheless.
Yes, yes, ma'am. You are the last one. Yes, exactly.
Thank you for inviting me, Dr. Jamshed and Dr. Asad. And I have the ATAL program for partnering with Jamia Hamdard. And I hope all the people who have participated, all the faculties from across India who have participated in this FDP, I hope you have had a good learning experience throughout the 6 days of the program. I believe it started today and it's concluding today. So today is the day of the program. I hope you had a learning experience. COVID has, like Dr. Tausif Zia was speaking, that we have had lots of takeaways from the COVID experience, and focusing on the positives. It has been an opportunity to interact with fellow academicians virtually. Maybe if it had been in an offline mode, we might not have had such a diverse and varied participation. So that is the opportunity, and I think the opportunity also in terms of the experts, the main speakers of today, Dr. Tausif Zia, joining all the way from Qatar. So that is also an opportunity for us. Jamia Hamdard, I think at the beginning, if some people have had not joined the inaugural session, Jamia Hamdard is a 3-decade-old university. We became a deemed to be university in 1989, and we are basically based. We offer professional courses at Jamia Hamdard, and I think this point I had highlighted in the inaugural session as well. I don't think it would be overdoing it if I again say that we at Jamia Hamdard, we focus more on solution-based studies, skilling individuals. We are primarily a professional course-based university, and we have courses across 11 schools. We offer a unique blend of education in medicine, wherein we combine the traditional as well as the alternative system of medicine. So we have MBBS here, and we also have Unani school here. So it's a holistic campus that way. We also have pharmaceutical education and research, and we also have allied health sciences. So all healthcare-based programs are there. Apart from that, we are into computer science, social sciences as well, wherein we have got a Department of Human Rights, Department of Public Policy and Governance. And as you all know, from the School of Management, we have got Department of Management. We are also offering courses in Department of Health, Hospital and Pharmaceutical Management. We have also started with the catering technology. So we focus more on skilling individuals, and now taking just summing up the takeaways that Dr. Tausif was talking about in terms of critical thinking, in terms of innovation, in terms of self-belief. it was a very informative session, and I think we are short on time, so I will not keep, and it was very crystal clear and lucid, Dr. Tauseef, so I won't be reiterating and re-emphasizing the points that I have already very candidly put across to the audience. I hope each one of us as academicians, as researchers, we continue to be learners first and foremost. And each day, innovation is a new way of approaching a new problem, doing your routine work in a different way, maybe cooking a new dish with a different ingredient. So innovation can be in any part of your life, in any way you want. The point is just to have out of the box thinking, have focus on research which will provide solutions to the society. It should not be a research which will be confined to books and libraries, especially in terms of management research and social sciences, on almost all research. No research is a good research unless and until it brings new insights into whichever field you have undertaken that research. So let's be more solution oriented instead of being more bookish and confining ourselves to like one of the takeaways from Dr. Tauseef's discourse was that you should simplify things. Let's not do research for the purpose of complicating a simple situation and giving it such a different kind of perspective that you don't know exactly what you were trying to say at the beginning. So that would be all from my side. I once again congratulate Dr. Jamshed and Dr. Asad. I think I am a bit biased towards these two individuals. And Prajakta, the way you were praising Jamshed is so nice to hear that Jamshed has gone. And that is his temperament. You know, for everything that he does, it is his wholehearted involvement in it. And he keeps on thinking. He keeps thinking new ways of approaching things, and that is what Jamshed does exceptionally well. Although Dr. Asad is also equally, but Asad tends to introspect a lot. Like he has talked during the interaction, that he is more of a literature guy. He would be much more comfortable in penning down his ideas than in verbalizing them. So they form a very ideal duo. One person who is internalizing, the other person is externalizing the issues. So you form a great team, and I wish you all the best in future. I wish all the participants all the best in your career field, and I hope this pandemic era ends and we interact more. I invite all of you on the Hamdard campus. It's a huge, beautiful campus in the south of Delhi, a very nice green cover. Yes, today morning we had meal guys just outside our department. So it's a wonderful campus to be in. I hope apart from the literary takeaways, for the scenic takeaways also, you come to Jamia Hamdard. Thank you so much. It has been an honor and my pleasure listening to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Actually, when we are saying a lot of appreciation to the people, actually we cannot do these things till the time Asad sir would not be there. And the fact is that one person to whom you people have not met, but every one of you is knowing, that is Abdullah sir. Abdullah sir has done remarkable way. So whatever you are getting from us, the via media is only Abdullah sir. So whatever we can do say for him, that is very little. Whatever he did, he contributed is very, very, very big. So, and almost I'm thankful to all the participants, because without you all, we cannot organize it. We cannot do anything like that. So in future also, I have some feedback from the participant that you need qualitative research methodology programs or something like that, that is also in our card. We will try to make more of these type of things, some new research methodology which you can incorporate in your paper. We can do that also. So we are working on that, and very soon we will share with you. So any type of help you if required in your research, in your journey of research, as a supervisor, as a as a planning and anything like that, we have people. Even the evaluation of your research thesis or somewhere, any help of to your professors or the colleagues of professors or something like that, we are extending our ourselves towards helping all of you. Whether you belong to any part of India, you can contact us. We will try to give, if we have the reach to that place. So possibly we will give a solution to you. So please don't hesitate to contact for any research related thing. Thanks a lot, ma'am, for giving time. I know that it was very difficult when the network was not working. Assessor, could you please speak something? So we will end the session.
No, it's fine. Thanks a lot, ma'am. To always be is available to support us. So we are actually blessed to have you here in this campus, actually. So thanks a lot to just keep on supporting us, and then we expect actually your support in the future too. And then thanks a lot to everyone, every participant who just participated and made this say FDP a successful one. And even if you have any kind of problem after today also, for example, if you have any kind of issue, you can just reach out to Dr. Jamshid as well as to me for any kind of claim. So with this, we conclude this CFDP. Thanks a lot, and keep praying for us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It's very nice so much, learning journey with this particular FDP.
Thank you for the valuable and excellent program. Thank you, Mohammad Jamshid sir and Dr. Asad Ahmed sir. It was a really thankful and an excellent program for me, and it was my first FDP.
Congratulations for that.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashok Mishra.
Thank you so much to the team, and sir, I'm proud to be the part of Jamia Hamdard.
Thanks a lot. It's just
good
to hear that. So I hope we can call it a day, sir. Dr. Jamshid?
Yes, please, sir.
Okay then. Take care and stay blessed. Thank you.